I built this automated inventory management system for one of my clients to seamlessly bridge the gap between continuous stock tracking and vendor communication. This workflow actively monitors the inventory levels from the Google Sheet that was provided, and the workflow will automatically, calculates the reorder quantity dynamically based on the sales velocity and the intelligent groups and the thresholds that are being integrated inside. So once the low stock was detected, we are also be sending to our internal Slack communication channel about the low stock. So and after that, after the approval of the product manager or the stock manager, the workflow will automatically send an email to the vendor, to that particular vendor. And obviously, sometimes the same vendor will be supplying multiple products, right? So the grouping was already been taken care of. So yeah, firstly, let me show you the demo. After that, I can explain you the data flow inside this workflow. Let's test the workflow live. Okay, perfect. We already saved the product reorder data, but every one of it was pending. Okay. Because each order, each purchase order have to be manually verified and be approved by the team internally. Okay. But approving those product orders are so simple. You just have to click, I mean, you just have to react with the stick mark. That's it. Okay. It must be done. Yeah, see, here is the reorder request. Okay, so to only whatever the purchase orders are approved by the team, only those will get approved. Nothing is completely automated when it comes to the money, right? So yeah, everything should be manually, approved by the team. You can just click on tick just to approve them, right? So that's how this whole thing will work in live production. Let me explain you how this particular system will work, node by node. But before that, you need these three Google Sheets to make the whole system work. So just make a note of the headers of the Google Sheet. Okay. So coming to the workflow is scheduled to be run for every single day, and after that, uh, we simply fetch the product inventory and the vendor catalog. And after grabbing these two, we will be calculating the current runaway of that particular product. Like let's say we have the current stock of 142 of product one, and the last 7 days sale was 45. And we will be dividing this last 7 days sales by 7 to get the average daily sales. And we will be estimating the current stock, and we will be dividing these two. Let me just show you the logic. Current stock by daily average sale, so that we will get the current runaway. And after that, we will be calculating the safe hold time, which was nothing but adding 2 safe days for the average delivery time of that particular vendor. And after that, we will generalize the board data into one single output by matching the vendor IDs, because vendor IDs for same. Just have a look. Vendor IDs will be same across the Google Sheets. After that, we have this custom logic, which was completely built for my client and completely customized it for his use case, because he isn't going to take risk in dead stock. So he's okay with out of getting out of stock, but he didn't wanted to invest in dead stock. Okay, not overly buying of those things ahead of the demand, right? So this particular logic was completely dynamically adopted and personalized for my client. And after that, we will we will check whether the reorder of that particular product was actually needed or not. And after that, we will perform some generalized, you know, things over here. And after that, we will be aggregate all the things to one single output, because we have to be fetching the Google Sheet to check whether there is already a reorder for that particular product. And after that, we will be filtering the reorder, and we will be only creating a new reorder request when there is no already pending request for that particular product from that vendor. And after that, we will be, you know, creating the reorder ID here with the particular exact timestamp, and no two reorder IDs will be same. So nothing to worry about it. After that, we will be save the data in the Google Sheet, which was nothing but this. We will save the data like here. And after that, we will be post that particular message to the Slack. So after the particular reorder request was sent for the verification to the Slack, whenever a authorized individual simply clicks on approve, which was nothing but the emoji, I mean the tick emoji that I have been showing you recently. It will be also checked with that particular user ID field too, because not everyone this particular approval shouldn't be triggered by everyone who simply use tick mark as an emoji, and this particular system will only listens to the channel that I have been set it for. And after that, if everything goes well and the permission simply came from the valid authorized person, we will be fetching the Slack thread, complete Slack thread, and we will be parse the Slack data, and we will be grab the reorder ID from this particular code node, and we will be filter the reorder ID, and we will be grab that particular reorder ID back, and we have this particular email template, and we will be this particular node will automatically sends an email to the vendor, and after that it will update the status to sent from pending. So this is how the whole system will work, and that's it for today.